Happy New Year, lifestylers. I know I'm a couple of months late, but for good reason though. I took these last couple of months for myself just to release and reset. It's when I check out of the everyday grind and check in with myself to reflect on the previous year and appreciate the small wins before taking on any new goals. So many times I have found myself moving so fast on autopilot. Even last year, I forgot about so many fun experiences I had that I didn't get a chance to share with you all. So I thought this video would be a perfect way to recap and reflect on those memories and what they meant to me. Aside from that, it's my time to be intentional about releasing any unnecessary pressure, negative thoughts, and emotions, because you know how we can be sometimes, and just be still and be in the moment and be present. I've been doing this the last couple of years and it's really helped me press forward. Last year was definitely about reconnecting socially for me, getting back outside, seeing the world, catching up with the people I love and care about the most. I really have some dope, talented friends in my life. We may not talk too often, but when we do, it's always positive vibes. I got a message from a girl, Shannon, aka Drama Ganza, who needed some extra hands to help with the Leimert Park Film Festival fundraiser that she was co-producing. I stepped in as a stage manager and was wowed by how everyone came together on such a short notice to put on a well-received event. Now, if you've never heard or been to Leimert Park, it is one of the most prominent historical South Los Angeles hubs, known for its rich African-American culture, music, arts, food, and more. Capturing these few moments doesn't do this thriving community justice, as there was so much more to explore and share. Leimert Park Film Festival! Can we talk about that design real quick? My sister friend Joanna needed some help in the art department for a movie she was directing. Not only did she love the posters I designed for the set, she also wrote me in a little cameo as the character Sunshine Jones, the photographer. I believe overall, when the people in your circle share their visions and dreams with you, it's a reflection of how much they value and trust your friendship. We're all creatives in our own right, and to capture her and the rest of the crew in their element was so inspiring and fun to watch. I can't wait to see the final cut. Mom and I linked up for a girls' night out to go support her spiritual son, Austin Brown, at his show in Hollywood. Austin's performance was definitely reminiscent of his family's musical legacy, but it was his own unique sound and style that had the crowd rocking from the beginning to end. It was the first time in years I had stepped foot in the Hollywood nightlife, but it was well worth the trip. But Mom's, though, she be in these streets networking, hustling, and inspiring generations of creatives. She's a whole vibe, and I'm here for it. After a long day of filming basketball games, I had to stop by the Taste of Soul to show love to my sis Angelique. So happy and proud of her career and how it's blooming. You guys, I am such a fan, so don't be surprised to hear more of her music in my videos. If you haven't checked out my anniversary vlogs, make sure you do, because I recapped a much needed vacay with hubby, sis, and bro to finally decompress and just relax. Aside from Hurricane K and some other minor setbacks, it was definitely one for the books. Hey, my little bro and his girl came to town to visit, so we hit the city for a tour of the Tupac Museum. Cut this song with Tupac, you know. After I finished my studio session and danced a few songs, we ended the tour with a message from Pac at the Concrete Rose. Of course, I had to grab a shirt and pay my respects to a hip-hop great, but our grumbling stomachs brought us to the other side of town to grab a bite at one of our go-to favorite vegan spots. We also stopped by Kevin Hart's new burger spot. Not bad, but Mr. Charlie's will always have my heart. My bro also lended a helping hand and put together my shipping station cabinet. Wish we had more time to show them the city, but overall it was a great bonding moment for the siblings. We hosted our first Skills and Drills camp last year. Still can't believe how fast we've grown over the last couple of years. Who am I kidding? Yes, I can. This is the result of having a vision, being fearless, rolling up your sleeves and putting in the work until our program was running like a well-oiled machine. Me making sure the engine is in tip-top shape while he navigates us through the game he loves. It was a long but successful week of summer basketball fun, not only for the campers, but our whole basketball fam who showed up to support and lend a helping hand. Our circle may be small, but the continued support of our mission and the positive impact it's having on these kids is far bigger than what we ever imagined, and we're only just getting started. Flew to Chicago for my father-in-law's retirement party and to cap off hubby's birthday. As soon as we touched down, we stopped by I Can't Believe It's Not Meat, a popular vegan restaurant just outside the city.
Really good.
Food was so on point, we even got a nod of approval from his parents. Later, Mom and I hit the nail shop while the fellas got a quick edge up before calling it a night. The next day, I cooked up our favorite vegan breakfast scrambler before we headed out to hang with friends. Got back just in time for my first steppers lesson, just in time for the retirement party. We got a chance to see and catch up with more family, meet up with old friends, and tour his old stomping grounds. It was a long overdue trip, but definitely a birthday he can look back on for years to come.
I have not been in here since 2004. This is where it started, Jack. Ain't finished. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go. And man, we run out.
You gotta run out, man.
No, man, I can't run out.
Surround yourself with friends that want to see each other win. My sister friend Angelique hosted her very first Bloom gathering. Of course, I rolled up my sleeves and helped where I was needed. She serenaded us with a live performance, gifted everyone with African violet plants, and a copy of my Attitude of Gratitude journal. It was an intimate gathering where we were able to set intentions, share good vibes, break bread, and plant seeds for our own season to bloom. So glad I was able to capture such a feel-good moment to look back on. I don't know about y'all, but it really took a minute for things to feel normal again, especially as an ambivert. I don't even know if normal is the word I'm looking for, because being in the house is what actually feels normal now and safe to me. I mean, everything I want and need is here or in the neighborhood. But as I always say, at some point you gotta stop kneading the dough and finally bake and break bread. So y'all, with this new year comes new goals. I'm back in the gym, leveling up my health and wellness, meditating more, executing more, taking you on my creativepreneur hustle while trying to balance work and life. Looking back on last year and all that I had accomplished, I really feel like this year could be even more promising as long as I continue my journey of stepping into my greatness. Some really good shots to work with. I'm gonna do this last shot over here on these steps, not straight ahead, but maybe at the angle here. The way I'm looking at it on camera, I look like I got a bib on. Brought me back to my old mama. Bring it back. Just be snapping. Oh, wait, hold on. Change the color. Even when you turn it this way? As long as I'm able to crop it. If you're looking for a little inspo for your mind, body, and soul, let's stay connected and join me on this journey.